The business that you're in is predominantly which area?
Our business traditionally has been screen printing, but now we've moved more into the wide format inkjet market over the last 10 years. So for this exhibition we focus on the wide format inkjet. Wide format inkjet encompasses the whole of solvent-based and UV. So we are still in the solvent-based market, but certainly the emphasis for much of our future products is related to UV. But we still supply solvent-based products for the wide format inkjet today as well. Certainly in the last 8-9 years, the impact of digital printing on the business has been very significant. But certainly the advent of UV on the whole of printing is now starting to happen with digital printing as well. So the combination of both UV and digital together in the last 3 to 4 years is the major impact that I've seen in the 25 years that I've been in printing. We cover a broad range of industries through from both from point of sale graphics in screen printing and wide format inkjet, but equally we are in businesses such as narrow web printing for labelling for shampoos, beer, lubricants, beverages generally. But the end use customers will be point of sale, maybe retail businesses, types like that. We even have customers producing things like plastic bottles, graphic overlays for touch panels, microwaves, credit cards, very, very diverse. That's the beauty of screen printing effectively, and why it's been a business that's been around for many, many years. The main purpose for us to be here really is to promote the UV digital flatbed printers that we have here. They essentially have not been seeing the growth in Asia as we've seen in other parts of the world. So we'd like to promote it, but not only to say, here we are, this is what we have to offer. It's things like producing the jigsaw that you see outside there. It's showing people the different applications that perhaps they don't think about on a day-to-day basis. Certainly we'd be looking to be taking orders for the printers that we have here, but really, again, it's the imagination of the visitors that come here to see the types of work that we are doing, and they can expand that to their own particular requirements, because we see that wherever our printers are purchased, it's only the time that the creative people within that customer themselves get their hands on these that they can really see the applications themselves. We're not creative people, we're technical people, and it's when the creative people within the customer get hold of them that they can start to realise some of the weird and wonderful things that do get printed, and that really is the exciting part of it. It's the complete package that we have there. Fujifilm is well known as a company and as a brand for reliability. Where the Fujifilm Sericol comes in there is the application side of things. So we not only say, here's a printer, go and use it. We teach people how to use it for the best final solution for what they have there. So it's all about application, not only that's a nice looking print. It's got to be fit for purpose. It's got to be a saleable product to the end customer, and that really is the key. It's the complete package rather than here's a printer, go and use it. Certainly we see that there's a downturn. There are customers that we were talking to previously about investing in equipment that are now perhaps having second thoughts about it. But for us, what we see is that people have a choice one way or the other. They can really see it as, oh, this is a big problem, yeah? Let's sort of pull our heads in and let's not invest. Or they can look at it from the other point of view and say, well, look, now is the time that there's a problem. We need to survive in this climate and we need to expand our brand further. So they can put money into marketing, money into advertising, and they will see that they get their brand well established against the trends that are happening there. So the positive attitude that we see from some customers brings them through it, whereas their competitors might be more reticent about the investment and they fall by the wayside. So the positive attitude from our customers, I think, is the important thing. We certainly look for the opportunities, not look at the negatives in the marketplace. Digital printing will become the prevalent process, whether it be for offset product printed today, the run lengths that we see will become much more economically viable at much higher figures. So the cost per print will reduce dramatically. So you'll have printing machines getting bigger, they'll get faster, the quality will improve, and you'll also find that there are pieces of equipment which are customized to specific applications, rather than just saying you can buy a solvent-based printer for printing billboards. You'll have printers which can do things like specific label printing. You'll also have special colours like metallics being digitally printed. So the advancement of digital technology will be the biggest trend that you see, and it's the variety of different applications that it will become applicable to. Well, as far as Fujifilm Sericol is concerned, I mean, our business has always been one of environmental responsibility. We know that some of the products that we produce use solvents, but we try to conform very heavily to all of the international conventions that apply when it comes to hydrocarbons, carcinogenic products, all of these types of things. So our products are as safe as we can make them, given what's available to us. But for me, having a particular interest and background in UV printing, that by far and away is the biggest way to reduce solvents in the environment. If you consider that most solvent-based printers that are inkjet printers, they will use around about, for every 100 litres of ink that they use, about 80 litres of that is solvent which goes into the atmosphere. When we talk about UV printers, they have zero solvents. So that to me is the biggest thing that we can do for the environment as far as our company is concerned. So it's pushing the trend towards UV printing as opposed to solvent-based printing. When we talk about wide format inkjet, we talk about a lot of it as being outdoor applications. To date, there are no real viable solutions when it comes to water-based products. So effectively, the choice today is solvent-based or UV if you're looking at outdoor applications. If it's indoor applications, for sure, there are water-based solutions for that, but that's not really the market that we focus on. It's really the longer-term applications for outdoors, signage, billboards, point-of-sale material as well. So really for water-based, it's not really the area that we focus on for our particular part of the company. There are divisions within Fujifilm that are separate to us that do have water-based products for wide format inkjet, but that's really the Fujifilm colorants division. I think FESPA is excellent. I mean, I've visited many FESPAs. Listening to the opening address this morning, in 2002 FESPA was really just a European-based operation. It was something that I would make a purpose to visit, but certainly I think that utilising the FESPA brand outside of Europe, maybe Mexico, India, and now here in Thailand, it's a good brand for our company to be associated with. They're a very professional business. They know how to promote our industry because they've been doing it for so long. So they cater very well to the requirements that we have as a brand to get to our market. So we're very pleased with FESPA. We're very pleased to be involved with them.